everybody. Just a little quick show of all the plants happening in the studios. We've got a couple spider plants here. We've got a really nice Sansevieria snake plant. I just repotted it, so I'm hoping it's going to be happier having its own pot. A couple lovely gifts from the lovely Sarah DeRochier. Pretty cool heart from an art show in London, I believe, when she was living in the UK, and a Ganesh. And we come over here, sorry for the bad lighting, we're kind of right in the window. Let me see if I can focus in here a little better. So we've got 3 little orchid babies in a row, 2 of them obviously showy and blooming. This last one was a gift for my stepdaughter Nisa for her high school graduation. So I repotted it and I don't know, started to put out a new leaf here. I don't know if you can even see that, but then it's not very happy, so we'll see what happens. But these guys, gorgeous, gorgeous. Spider plants galore here at the studio. I don't know, they're not super happy, but we've got a nice tropical azalea here. It's been in flower. It's been a bit now. Another Sansevieria, a nice snake plant. This one with the variegated leaves, which is quite beautiful. And then my little jade, baby jade, and I'm forgetting the name of it. I've been watching lots of videos because I'm kind of a plant nerd. This is what I do. So I'm trying to shape this guy into a tree. So I've been watching some cool bonsai videos. Spider plant. My lovely clover from my friend and yoga teacher, actually, Nicole Daniel. You guys might know her as Coco. I have these crazy African violets. I'm trying to think of how I can, so if this gives you an idea of how big these babies are, that's my hand. Crazy. Anybody know what this is? Because it's super happy and super cute, and I have no idea what kind of plant it is. And here's my Dracaena. You can see all the little babies in the pot. So this guy used to stand much taller than me, and so I cut them back and then replanted all the tops and then cut the initial stem into a few pieces, and that's how I got all these babies. So if you're looking for a Dracaena in your life, I'd be happy to share. Another orchid. This one's pretty happy. It's been putting a lot of growth into leaves. I don't know, it looks like something's been eating my orchid leaves, but yet I see no bugs around, so I don't know. It's like everywhere. Strange. Okay, so here's the jade collection. They're gonna look really sad and straggly because this is what I have right now. Baby jades for days. Who wants some baby jades? So here's these guys cut back. I've been learning a lot about how to encourage branching and kind of keep a more compact plant, so that's what I'm attempting. My peace lily. This one was from Constantina in Greece now. We miss you, Constantina. I hope you're still practicing at home. So my crazy flowering all year long, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. I don't know what kind of cactus it is, but it's a very happy little friend here. We've got another African violet. This one's quite large as well. There's my hand for comparison. He's a big baby. Another little jade. He didn't really get pruned. Patty Stropel, if you're watching, here's your beautiful orange tree that I repotted into a new pot, new soil. I did that a while ago. He seems pretty happy, so I think he's doing okay. He's hanging out by the Buddha and by the altar. My Norfolk pine. This was from my friend Teresa DeLuca. It was just a tiny little guy when I got it for Christmas, and it was covered in that kind of silver sparkly spray. I don't know what people are thinking when they do that to plants. It comes from the growers maybe, or the stores. So here's some more jades. Jade, jade, another jade. You're kind of seeing the backdrop of the studio, the lovely downtown Windsor. Here is my bougainvillea. I cut him back this year, so let me see if I can kind of point out. This was the cut back point. He was literally kind of like a question mark shape, nothing green on it. And it grew a whole bunch. I'm gonna try cutting him back again in the spring and stick him outside. My friend Nicole, very good friend, gave me this pretty little fern. I don't know what kind it is. It's just a tiny one because this is my Boston. So it's definitely like a different variety, much smaller leaves. Carrie from Cave of the Heart. There's my lovely peace lily that you gave me. And then Nicole had given me a plant of her mom's. So I have transplanted him into 3 different places. So there was this dwarf umbrella tree. There was the snake plant and the spider plant that were right at the beginning of the video. So we're having a bit of a scale problem here. So this guy had gotten a bit of scale on him and he was not super happy. So he looks much better now. So I think he's gonna be happier in his own pot, doesn't have to share anything. This is my Monstera. This was from Constantina as well. Look at how much he's grown, Constantina. I don't know if you can tell, but he's a big guy. This is the culprit for all of these scale problems. So this was a plant of my father's, my stepdad, Bill. My dad had had it for years. My mom didn't like it, so it got relegated to the basement. It used to be really, really high. So what I ended up doing was I ended up cutting it. Let me see if I can show you the cut. There was the cut. You can see it's quite a big stem and it's just branched out. This part here was the initial top to it. So because of the scale, it had lost a lot of leaves, and I decided, I'm getting kind of adventurous with my plants as I learn more. I decided to just go for it. It seems to be doing okay. Here's my 2 Kimberly ferns that lived out front of the house all summer long. They're okay. They're not super happy, but that's okay. They'll go back outside soon enough. And this is my hibiscus. I should actually tag my friend Tuzi. This was a cutting she gave me. I want to say she propagated it back in 2014. It was her grandmother's plant, so she's done propagations off of it over the years. It's huge, and I cut it back constantly. I don't know too much about cutting these guys back, but I'm learning. So that one, when it blooms, is red. We've got the crazy, the crazy cacti over here. Our neighbor Gary decided one day to just leave these 2 really tall ones on my porch. I came home from yoga, I think, and I was like, what the heck? But yeah, they're pretty fun. I know that you can do some cutting with cactus. This guy in this section here must have had a time where maybe Gary didn't have it in the sun enough. Same with this guy here. He's got this really sad skinny part that's supposed to support this giant dude. I don't know. It's tall. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. Sarah, this was your little dude that your mom picked out and didn't want, so you gave to Chris, and somehow now I'm taking care of it. This happens a lot. The jade family. This is my Gollum jades. Got a few of those around. My friend Debbie gave me this crazy succulent that, I don't know, it's gotten really leggy, and I'm not quite sure how to get it to go back to normal, so I'm learning. I'm gonna figure him out soon. The rest of the jade crew, we're back to the beginning. So this is the studio, all my little lovely plant friends. The studio misses you guys, and I miss you guys, so hopefully we will get to enjoy each other's company soon. Have a great day, everybody.